We've now got tens of thousands of people using SOLIDWORKS throughout the UK in commercial organisations. We've got single operators, one-man companies, sole traders, small companies, medium companies, and then we've got large global brands who are using the product. So it's become fairly ubiquitous. It's become really like a de facto standard for SOLIDWORKS. It's SOLIDWORKS in the UK. As well as that, we've got schools, colleges, and nearly all universities teaching the product. So there's a generation of SOLIDWORKS users who are coming out into the marketplace, and it's their product of choice. And that makes hiring people with already having some skills and already with an acceptance of that technology very, very easy.
So my name is Caitlin Neal. I studied motorsport engineering at Oxford Brookes University. I just finished my second year and I'm currently on my one-year placement with Solid Solutions. So I started using SOLIDWORKS while I was at university for both university projects and while working with the Formula student team as well. And when it came to starting to choose my placement, I knew that I wanted to be working with SOLIDWORKS and I wanted to be working in CAD. And my placement advisor at university recommended Solid Solutions as a really good company with some really great engineers who'd be able to teach me a little bit more about CAD. So as part of my role as an intern, I focus primarily on training and supporting customers on our phone line. I really enjoy this aspect as I love problem solving and working with customers and working with a wide range of different areas of engineering, so different companies with different focuses. After 3 months of my placement, I was already training customers and speaking to them on the support desk, and I've been really enjoying that so far.
When I first joined the company, I just graduated from Loughborough University with a product design degree. I was very keen on the product, I'd really liked the industry and I was still within, I guess, the design industry. So yeah, I followed that route and I guess after a few months I found myself going out and seeing lots of different customers who were using the product and they're all using it very differently and it's quite interesting to see how they all used it so differently.
I think challenge is perhaps one of the things I personally like. I'm not particularly excited by job title or by role or responsibility. I like challenge, that's in my professional life and in my personal life. And I think as a result of that, we've probably gone out and hired people who think similarly.
SOLIDWORKS is a really diverse product, and as such our customer base has lots of different industries encapsulated within it. And that gives, as an engineer, the opportunity to kind of dip in and out of those industries and puts challenges down before you each day.
One of the things that people really enjoy that gives them interest is the range of customers that we work with. So from sectors such as the nuclear industry through to Formula 1, through to high-tech medical devices, even the Royal Shakespeare Theatre and designing sets. So no one day and no one customer is the same as any other.
So one of the things I've enjoyed most is teaching our SOLIDWORKS Essentials course. So that's kind of our basic SOLIDWORKS course. So it's a 4-day course where we go right from the very beginning and the basics of using SOLIDWORKS all the way through to some more advanced levels as well. So I enjoy seeing someone who maybe isn't as experienced as SOLIDWORKS, doesn't really know much about the software, sort of learn and progress over those 4 days. And I feel sort of really good at the end of those 4 days knowing that I've made a real difference to sort of that person's job and they can go back to work and use SOLIDWORKS on a daily basis.
So my background's in mechanical design and 3D printing, and I worked in industry for a few years at some of our customers. And part of the kind of incentives for working here is there's lots of opportunity to get involved with training courses, both internal and externally. And this really gives you the opportunity to kind of test out different parts of the software and find your own niche.
My year is broken down into sort of quarterly activity. So generally I have a quarterly bonus I go after and there's different targets set for me. Those bonuses can be really rewarding and really motivating for you to go after. And obviously across the course of the year as well there's a commission structure which providing you do well again is really motivating. They don't cap any of that, so at the very top of it if you finish the year really well you're in a really strong position and you feel a real buzz towards the end of the year.
I think professional would be one of my key words to describe how we do business and the people we recruit. That's borne out by the kind of customer satisfaction results we get every week. We're very capable group of individuals with a lot of different skills across a lot of different functions. We've got more elite qualified engineers at Solid Solutions than any other company in the world. So I think the third word would really be enthusiasm. We see that borne out in the FIFO scores that we get every week. I think we see it every day in the kind of level of effort that we put in by the people in the company. There's a lot of hard work.
At Solid Solutions, there's a really good atmosphere around the office. We've got a really enthusiastic team, and outside of work, we also socialise a lot as well.
So one of the big things I've enjoyed sort of on my year placement is getting to know everybody in the company. Everybody's been really inviting and really welcoming, and they've helped me get to grips with both the software and kind of working in a professional environment. And there are also loads of really great social trips as well that I've enjoyed going on so far over the year.
One of the things that's very important to us when we started the business was that, and something we try not to lose sight of, is that it's very important we enjoy what we do. And one of the things that's resulted in is the company being a very social company. So you find a lot of activity that people relate to. People tend to stay in the business a long time and enjoy a social life around Solid Solutions. We do lots of trips. We've ski trips, cycling events. We go walking up in the Lake District. Many of us have been here many years together, working together, and that makes working that much easier when you enjoy what you're doing.
So when I talk to people about why they should join Solid Solutions, it's the atmosphere of fun actually is one of the first things that I talk about. The social activities that we do are a really key theme for most of our employees that love to get involved in that kind of thing. We recently completed our second Sunday Times Best Companies to Work For survey, and we were particularly delighted because having been accredited as a Best Company to Work For the previous year, this year we were also accredited as a Best Company to Work For and one of the top 75 companies to work for in the Midlands. So we've progressed each year.
So at the moment we're 200 people, over 200 people in the company. We're looking to grow that. We want to get up to 300 people. We're a 50+ million turnover business. We want to get to 80 million in the next few years. So it's very important we all understand that that's the objective, that's where the challenge, that's where we're going. But we need to do so focusing on ensuring that we continue to deliver great customer service and satisfaction, and to ensure that we can maintain that position as the top reseller in the UK, one of the top resellers in Europe, one of the top resellers in the world.